All right, guys, we're going to stage up balance bikers in just a couple minutes. Got Coach Kate out there. Oh, yeah, they're looking ready out there. We got meta number 1. We got 5 of them. Are you guys ready? I see you on the top of the hill. All right, on your mark. Get set, go. Oh, they're taking off. 3-year-old balance bikers. Olivia, Cohen, Maddox, Lake, and Ambrose headed down the first straight. Look at these dudes side by side into the first turn. Gonna bring it back down the last straight. We're picking up some numbers as they come back around. 695, that's Maddox with Ambrose in tow. They're side by side. Oh, we lost one. The 861, we got Olivia. The 902 is Lake. Oh, did we lose Maddox? Oh, we're getting him checked out there. Oh, man. Oh, that's Cohen. All right. All right, buddy. All right, we got moto number 2 lined up out there. Our 2-year-old balance bikers. Are you guys ready? All right, on your mark. Get set, go. Oh, they're taking off. 2-year-olds on the track. Jetson and Weiler headed down the first straight. Making their way down the first straight. 2-year-olds on track. Jetson and Weiler headed for that first turn. Making their way around. Oh, they're going to go side by side into this turn. Oh, these making a move. Oh, here they go. They're on to the last straight. They're coming back at me. It's the 942 of Weiler, but the 913 of Jetson trying to track him down. Oh, now they're going to battle as they come back at me. Headed down the last straight, the 913 of Jetson, the 942 of Weiler, making their way back around. Here they come. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. He's back up. I see Cohen coming back over. He's going to line up for round 2. All right, we're lining up meta number 1. Getting them over here. We got Olivia, Cohen, Maddox, Lake, and Ambrose ready for round 2. Are you guys ready? All right, on your mark, get set, go. Oh, they're taking off. Down the first straight they go. Olivia, Cohen, Maddox, Lake, and Ambrose headed for the first turn. We got our 3-year-olds on track, headed into the first turn as they come back at me. Oh, they're going side by side. It's Maddox and Ambrose. They're going to battle back to the line. We got Olivia in there. Oh, man. Trading elbows. Olivia, Cohen, and Lake coming back around. Look at this crew. Oh, yeah. All right, we're lining our 2-year-olds back up out here. Jetson and Weiler. It was an eventful first round. Are you guys ready for round 2? All right. On your mark, get set, go. Weiler and Jetson taking off. Hey guys, if we could get a volunteer to corner Marshall up there in turn 1 and turn 3 for the BMX races, we'd sure appreciate it. Headed into the first turn, we got Jetson and Weiler making their way around. Oh yeah. Out of the turn, they're going to bring it down the last straight. Is that the 913 of Jetson? We got the 942 of Weiler. Here they come down the last straight, headed for the finish line. Up and over Jetson and Weiler, bringing it back around. Oh yeah, Weiler bringing it into the finish. All right, we got our 3-year-olds lined up out here again. Main event time for this crew. Are you guys ready? All right, I like the enthusiasm. All right, on your mark, get set, go. Oh, they're taking off. Here they go down the first straight. Oh, we lost one. He's off the track. He's back up. Look at this dude. He's back up. He's going to make his way around. We got the 69695 of Maddox coming back around. The 861 of Olivia. The 941 of Cohen. We got the 794 of Ambrose making a charge. We got the 902 of Lake in there. Look at this crew headed for the finish line. Nice job, crew. All right, we're lining up our 2-year-olds. Main event time. All right, guys, are you ready? Here we go. On your mark, get set, go. I got to learn not to say that. Down the first straight they go. We got Jetson and Weiler making their way down the first straight. These dudes like the coasting. I don't blame them. I do too. I like the downhill. Oh yeah, they're working their way into the first turn. Oh yeah, Jeff Weiler coming back around. Here we go. It's the 913 of Jetson coming at me, making his way toward the finish. And we got the 942 of Weiler making his way around, headed down the last straight. Oh yeah, Weiler bringing it back around. Look at this Barely recognized him there. All right, guys, let's give our balance bikers a hand. All right, guys, we're going to stage up over there. So we're getting ready to go racing. So if you have a moto, make sure you're in your staging lane. There's numbers at the bottom. Oh yeah, gates down, kicking things off on a Wednesday night, 12 cruiser class. We got Kendall Horseman, Garen Newell, Justin Adkins, and Austin Ike in and out of the first turn and headed down the second straight. I believe that's Ike on the top spot. Ike gonna show the way. Adkins making a charge. Oh no, we lost one. That's Garen. We'll check him out. Down the rhythm section they go. Austin Ike on the way. Adkins trying to track him down. We got Horseman on the 3. We're getting Garen checked out. He's walking it off. Let's give Garen a hand. Garen breaks his bike when he doesn't crash. Can only imagine now. Meta number 4 on the track, 1720 cruisers. Taylor Suey, Mikey Tonkovich, Steve Ike, Adelim Ryan, and Ron Markarian in and out of the first turn and down the second straight. Tonkovich with the style, going to show the way. Tonkovich, Markarian, Ike, Ryan, and Suey into the rhythm section they go. Tonkovich, this dude gets around the tracks. He knows what's up. Bringing it back down the last straight, the Gold Cup 1. Going to take your 1. Got Markarian, Ike, Ryan, and Suey in tow as they come back through. We got faith in you, Lincoln. Oh, gate is down. 5 and under novice on the track. Lincoln Dahlhammer, Gentry Britton, Vivian Bush, and Oliver Kingan headed down the first straight. We're going to pick them up as they come out of that first turn. Down the second straight they go. That's got to be Kingan, the 272 bike on the top spot with Bush, Dahlhammer, and Britton in tow. headed down the second straight into the second turn as we pick them up into the rhythm section, making their way around. 5 and under crew on track. Here they come down the last straight. Kingen, Bush, Dahlhammer, and Britton. Oh yeah, gates down. Nice job, Gentry. In and out of the first turn, 7 novice class. We got Connor Phelps, Griffin Scheitland, and Garrett Dawes making their way around. Down the second straight they go. Headed for the second turn. We'll get you some numbers as they come back through. Got to be the 849 of Dawes. The 937 of Scheitland. And the 971 of Connor Phelps. Bringing it back through. Meta number 7 on the track, 8-year-old novice Hudson Axline, Nicholas Perez Diaz, and Addison Matheny. In and out of the turn and down the rhythm section they go. Believe that's Diaz, Perez Diaz. In and out of the last 5-4 bike, Perez Diaz. Got to be the 419 of Axline and the 865 of Matheny. Meta number 8 on the track, 10-year-old novices in and out of the first turn. Going to come down the second straight. We got Grayson Matheny, Adele Bush, and Ezekiel Tate. They're battling. Oh, we got a 3-way battle into the second turn. Look at these guys making moves. Here we come out of the turn and into the rhythm section, making their way around. Here they come down the last straight. I'll pick up some numbers. The 579, that's Tate, Matheny, and Bush making a move to the inside. They're going to go side by side back to the line. Great little race there. 11-year-old novice on the track. We got Ben Williams, Keegan Bates, Eli Titus, Carter Barnes, and Jace Slack side by side at the front of the pack. Look at these dudes. They're all over, racing hard for the one. Coming back at me. Got to be Bates, Titus, the 972 of Slack, Barnes, and Williams bringing it back through. .14 novice on the track. We got Carter Campbell, Andrew Dawes, and Jalen Brust battling out of the second turn into the rhythm section. It's got to be Dawes, the 854, with Campbell in tow, and Brust. Here they come back at me down the last straight. Gonna go Dawes, Campbell, and Brust. 1, 2, 3. Meta number 11, 41 to 45 novice dad race. Froliger, Carney, Scheitland, Bush, Kalina, Matthews, and Rupp. Down the second straight they go. It's got to be Rupp on the top spot. Rupp going to show the way. I believe that's Kalina in the 2 with Matthews. Here they go through the rhythm section. Moves being made as they battle into the last turn. Side by side for the 2, but Rupp showing the way. Matthews going to take that high side. Kalina, Rupp, Matthews, Kalina, Carney, Scheitland, Bush, and Froliger. Gates down, meta number 12 on the track. 6-year-old intermediates headed down the first straight. We got Rylan Rupp, Robert Matthews, and Clayton Lodges. 3 riders out of the first turn and onto the second straight. I believe that's Lodges on the top spot. So we got Lodges. We got Matthews. Is that Matthews and Rupp? Single file out of the second turn. They're making their way around. Here they come. Oh, little air time. The 294. So we got Lodges, Matthews, and Rupp. Meta 13 on the track, 7 intermediates. We got Dahlhammer, Horseman, and Lodges battling down the second straight. Into the turn they go. Is that the 51 bike? I'm picking him up. It's Horseman going to show the way. I believe that's Horseman, Dahlhammer, and Lodges battling into the last turn. Here they come down the last straight. Yep, Horseman, Dahlhammer, and Lodges, 1, 2, 3. Gates down the first straight they go. 11 intermediates. Moto number 14 on the track. Garrett Newell, Chase Baker, and Reed Cole. We're going to pick them up on the second straight as they head down the second straight. I believe that's Baker. So we got Baker, Newell, and Cole headed down the second straight into the second turn through the rhythm section. Baker, Newell, and Cole. Single file sorted it out. That's Baker, that's Newell, and that's Reed Cole. 1, 2, 3. Meta number 15 on the track. 14 intermediates headed down the first straight. Kylie Klein, Bryson Webb, Nolan Froliger, and Bentley McKee in and out of the first turn. Down the second straight they go. It's got to be McKee on the top spot. So McKee going to show the way. The man in black on the 2. Froliger and Klein. So we got McKee, Webb, Froliger, and Klein making their way down the last straight. Meta number 16, 41 to 45 intermediates headed down the second straight. Williams, Raybon, Titus, and Klein. Into the second turn they go. It's got to be Titus on the top spot. So it's Titus, Williams, Raybon, and Klein making their way around. Into the rhythm section they go. Coming back at me, Titus showing the way. Titus, Williams, Raybon, and Klein. Meta 17 on the track. Luke Little, Austin Ike, and Justin Adkins, 12-year-old experts headed down the second straight. It's Ike and Adkins going side by side into the second turn. In and out of the second turn. Side by side for the 1. Little in there on the 3. They're still side by side. Oh, Adkins going to slip by. Here they come. Oh, man. Ike down to the bottom. They're coming back at me. Down the rhythm section. Looks like Adkins, Ike, and Little. 1, 2, 3. Meta number 18 on the track down the first straight. It's Landon Reister, Garrett Duhart, Kate Claridge, Max Titus, and Paul Ryan. Down the second straight they go. Oh, man, Paul Ryan, the old man, putting a whipping on him. Ryan showing the way with Titus, Reister, Duhart, and Claridge into the last turn. See if Titus got anything for him as they come back at me. Titus got him a wheel. Ryan going to hold him off. Ryan, Titus, Reister, Dewhart, and Claridge. All right, guys, we're going to start staging up round 2. So if you have a second round, and I know that you do, head on back over to staging and we will stage you up for round 2. Finally cooling off out here. Feeling pretty good. We got the snack shack open over there. Go over and see Grandma Kim for some refreshments. We are staging up round 2, so if you've got a second round, head on over to staging. Yeah, I think Garen's bike was messed up. Who's that kid's mom? Gates down. Moto number 3 on the track. 12 cruisers headed down the first straight. We got Kendall Horseman, Garen Newell, Justin Adkins, and Austin Ike in and out of the first turn and down the second straight. Ike showing the way, but he's got company coming into the second turn. Ike, Adkins, and Horseman single file out of the second turn, headed for the rhythm section. Here they come down the last straight. Gonna go Ike, Adkins, and Horseman. Moto number 4 on the track, 17 to 20 cruiser, Sui, Tonkovic, Ike, Ryan, and Markarian. Tonkovic, the Gold Cup 1 on your top spot, showing the way with a little style. Markarian and Ike into Ryan and Sui. Here they come down the last straight. Tonkovic going to take the top spot. Markarian, Ike, Ryan, and Sui bringing it back through. Oh, gate is down. 5 and under novice. Headed down the first straight. Just so you all know, we have, 11 5 and under novice in our BMX Racing League that started last night. Dahlhammer, Britton, Bush, and Kingen. Down the second straight they go. They're battling. It's got to be Oliver Kingen, the 272 bike. Going to show the way, but Vivian Bush trying to track him down on the 2. Got Dahlhammer in there. And Britton. Here they go down the rhythm section as we pick them up on the last straight. Going to be a battle coming back to the line. Coming back to the line. Going to be King and Bush. Dahlhammer. And Gentry Britton. Our 3-year-old out there pedaling. Meta number 6 on the track, 7-year-old novice. We got Connor Phelps, Griffin Scheitland, and Garrett Dawes. Oh, they're making their way down the second straight, making their way around. 7-year-old novice on track, total points going down into the second turn. We'll pick them up as they come out. Believe that's Dawes on the top spot. So we got Dawes, Scheitland, and Phelps. Here we go, coming back around on the last straight. The 849, the 937, and the 971 of Phelps. Meta number 7 on the track, 8-year-old novice. We got Axline, Perez Diaz, and Matheny. Down the rhythm section they go. It's Diaz, Perez Diaz, the 354 bike, going to show the way into the last turn. Looks like Perez Diaz, Axline, and Matheny making their way around. Meta number 8 on the track, 10-year-old novice. We got Grayson Matheny, Adele Bush, and Ezekiel Tate making their way down the second straight. Oh, man, they're battling hard as they come back around. Picking up some numbers. They're side by side for the 2, racing hard into the rhythm section. Up for grabs for that 2 spot as they head for the last turn. Here they go, coming back at me. Get you some numbers. The 579, that's Tate. The 45 of Bush. And the 848 of Matheny coming back through. Meta number 9 on the track, 11 novice. We got Ben Williams, Keegan Bates, Eli Titus, Carter Barnes, and Jay Slack headed down the second straight, battling. Oh, they're side by side at the front. They're battling at the back. They're battling all over the place. Headed through the rhythm section as we pick them up. Here they come back at me. Got to be Bates, side by side, Titus, and Slack. Then we got Williams and Barnes bringing it back around. Nice race out of that crew. Meta number 10 on the track, headed down the second straight, 14 novice. We got Carter Campbell, Andrew Dawes, and Jalen Brust in and out of the first turn, second turn, through the rhythm section. It's got to be Dawes on the top spot. So it's Dawes, it's Campbell, it's Brust. Single file through the last turn, coming back at me. Oh, little air time out of the 854 bike. Yeah, meta number 11 on the track, 41 to 45 novice. We got 7 dads out there. Froliger, Carney, Scheitland, Bush, Kalina, Matthews, and Rupp in and out of the first turn and down the second straight. That's got to be Carney on the top spot. So it's Carney, Matthews, and Rupp going to show the way in and out of the second turn through the rhythm section. Single file, but spots up for grabs as they head for the last turn. Coming back at me, Matthews trying to make a move. So we got Carney, Matthews, Rupp, Scheitland, Kalina, Bush, and Froliger. Meta number 12 on the track, headed down the first straight. 6-year-old intermediates battling hard. We got Rylan Rupp, Robert Matthews, and Clayton Lodges. Well, in and out of the first turn down the second straight as we pick them up. That's got to be the 155 of Lodges going to show the way. So it's Lodges, it's Matthews, it's Rupp, single file out of the second turn, making their way around. Into the last turn, they're going to bring it back through. Lodges, Matthews, and Rupp. 1, 2, 3. Meta number 13 on the track, 7-year-old intermediates. We got Theo Dahlhammer, Kendall Horseman, and Lane Lodges battling down the second straight, showing the way. We got the kid, Horseman, the 51 bike. Looks like Lane Lodges, the 170 on the 2, and Dahlhammer on the 3 as they head for the last turn. Oh no, he lost a pedal. Picking it back up. Gonna get tight for this 2 spot. Horseman checking out, but they're going side by side down the last straight. Meta number 14 on the track, 11 intermediates. We got Garen Newell, Chase Baker, and Reed Cole in and out of the first turn and down the second straight. It's got to be Baker on the top spot. So it's Baker, it's Newell, it's Cole as they make their way down the second straight, single file through the second turn. Baker got it under control. Your Gold Cup 2 of Newell and your 121 of Cole going to come back around. Oh, the gate is down. We got a battle going. 14 intermediates in and out of the first turn. Kylie Klein, Bryson Webb, Nolan Froliger, and Bentley McKee. Down the second straight they go. It's got to be McKee on the top spot. So it's McKee, it's Webb, it's Froliger, and it's Klein as they make their way through the rhythm section. They're getting bigger. They're getting faster as they come back through. McKee, Webb, Froliger, and Klein. Meta number 16 on the track, 41 to 45 intermediates. We got Matt Williams, Bob Raybon, Jeremy Titus, and Noel Klein side by side at the top spot into the second turn. Oh, they're getting squirrely, but they're still side by side. Titus and Williams battling at the top. Looks like Raybon on the 3 with Klein coming back through. Here they come back to the line. Titus, Williams, Raybon, and Klein. Gates down. Meta number 17, 12-year-old experts on the track. Little, Ike, and Adkins in and out of the first turn and down the second straight they go. It's Ike on the top spot, but Adkins making a charge. Little in there on the 3 as they go 3 deep into the second turn. Out of the turn and through the rhythm section. Ike trying to hold him off. Adkins and Little as they battle into the last turn. Here they come. Back at me. Looks like Ike, Adkins, and Little. Meta number 18 on the track. Down the first straight they go. 17 to 20 experts. Landon Reister, Garrett Duhart, Kate Clearage, Max Titus, and Paul Ryan. Oh, Titus going to show the way. Titus on the top spot. Looks like Reister on the 2. And Ryan, here they come through the rhythm section, making their way around as they pump and pedal. Coming back at me. Looks like Titus, Reister, Ryan, Claridge, and Duhart. All right, guys, we're going to take just a quick break, real quick break, and then we'll start staging up. So make sure you're hydrating. It is warm out here. Make sure you're getting plenty of water. All right, guys, we do have one award to hand out tonight to one Noel Klein, moving on up to the intermediate class, won his 10th race last Wednesday night. Kylie, we need you up here for the picture.
Yeah, she had 12 wins in a row.
Oh yeah, intermediate, moving on up. All right, let's give Noel a hand. All right, guys, we're gonna start staging up main events. So if you've got a main event, and I know that you do because we run total points, head on over there to staging. Got some new batteries for the microphone. I'm feeling good. You're going to be stuck with me. I was worried it was cutting out. All right, guys, we're staging up motos. Staging up motos. Thanks for coming out. Just a reminder, we are not racing here at Marysville this weekend. No racing at Marysville this weekend. There will be a state race at Hamilton and Cleves, and there will also be an open ride on Sunday here. The city finally got around. The park superintendent's terrible here, but he finally got around to it. So the track will be open for open rides Sunday from 10 to 2. Nick Long Clinic here. It's the Whole Shot Clinic. First straight clinic with Nick Long here tomorrow night. One of the best to ever do it. Nick's a good dude and he's super fast, and you will learn a lot from Nick. So if you have the time, make sure you come out and check it out. All right. Main event number 3 on the track. We're down to 2, the survivors. Looks like Austin did bump the gate. So we got Adkins and Horseman making their way around. Ike pulling out after the gate, but he was in the gate. Just send it, bro. All right. Adkins and Horseman rounding out moto number 3, main event number 3. All gates down, main event number 4 on the track, 1720 cruisers. Suey, Tonkovich, Ike, Ryan, and Markarian in and out of the first turn. It's got to be Tonkovich showing the way. Tonkovich, Markarian, Ike, Ryan, and Suey. Here they come into the rhythm. the Gold Cup 1. As cool as the other side of the pillow, coming back around. Tonkovic. Tonkovic, Markarian, Ike, Ryan, and Suey. Oh yeah, our 5 and unders are locked and loaded. Main event number 5 on the track. Dahlhammer, Britton, Bush, and Kingan headed down the first straight. They're making their way into the first turn. Here they come down the second straight, making their way. It looks like Kingan on the top spot. Kingan, Bush, Dahlhammer, and Britton making their way around. Here he comes into the rhythm section, still showing the way, the 272 of Oliver Kingan, but Bush trying to track him down. Dahlhammer in there. We got our youngest racer of the night, Britton, out there on the track. 3 years old. Here they come. Looks like Kingan, Bush, Dahlhammer, and Britton. Nice job, Gentry, coming back through. Meta number 6 on the track, your 7-year-old novices. Connor Phelps, Griffin Scheitland, and Garrett Dawes making their way down the second straight. Down the second straight they go. I believe that's Dawes, the 849 bike, going to show the way. Oh, no. We're getting him checked out over there. Phelps. We got Dawes and Scheitland coming back around. We're getting Phelps checked out. Here they come back through. Hey, let's give Connor a hand. The 971 bike. This is his first ever BMX race, and this dude was the first person there tonight. First person here. I guarantee nobody has ridden as many laps tonight as he has. Nice job, Connor. You're going to sleep good tonight, bro. Oh, gates down. They're going side by side down the first straight. Main event number 7. We got Axline and Perez Diaz racing hard. They're side by side coming out of the first turn and down the second straight. Oh, man, Axline lost his pedals, but he's gathering it back up. Let Perez slip by. Perez Diaz into the second turn. Axline back on him, trying to track him down into the rhythm section. But right now it's the 354 of Nicholas Perez Diaz with the 419 of Hudson Axline bringing it back through. Nice race out of these dudes. Main event number 8 on the track, 10-year-old novice. We've got Grayson Matheny, Adele Bush, and Ezekiel Tate in and out of the first turn, and down the second straight they go. Into the second turn. They're side by side for the top spot, making moves. We've got Tate and Matheny battling for the 1. We've got Bush out there in the 3 as they head for the last turn, racing back down the last straight. As we pick them up, it's got to be the 579 of Ezekiel Tate going to take your 1 with Matheny and Bush in tow. Main event number 9 on the track, 11 novice. We got Ben Williams, Keegan Bates, Eli Titus, Carter Barnes, and Jay Slack. Down the second straight they go. It's a battle at the top, single file as they make their way down the second straight. We'll pick them up as they head into the rhythm section. Single file, little heat for the 2. as they head through the rhythm section. We're picking them up. Oh, there's a move for the 2. We got the 283 of Bates. We got the 372 of Titus. And Jay Slack. Titus going to slip by Barnes in there. And Williams. Believe this is Williams' first BMX race as well. Nice job, Ben. Main event number 10 on the track. 14 novice. Carter Campbell, Andrew Dawes, and Jalen Brust. In and out of the second turn and through the rhythm section they go. Got to be Dawes on the top spot. So it's Dawes. It's the Jet, Campbell on the 2, and Brust on the 3 as they come back through. Oh, the dads are back on track. 41 to 45 novice. Froliger, Carney, Sheitlin, Bush, Kalina, Matthews, and Rupp. In and out of this first turn and down the second straight. Rupp going to show the way. Matthews there in the 2. Is that Sheitlin, Carney, Kalina. Oh, man, there's heat for that top spot. They're going 3 wide. Matthews got a wheel into the last turn. Matthews going to make the move. Matthews, Rupp trying to hold on. Sheitlin going to the inside. They're going to race back to the line. Matthews. I don't know who got that. Rupp, Sheitlin. Nice race, crew. Gate is down. Main event number 12 on the track. 6-year-old intermediates. Rylan Rupp, Robert Matthews, and Clayton Lodges battling out of the first turn and down the second straight. We're picking them up. The 155 bike of Lodges going to show the way. Got Matthews and Rupp in tow. Bear Scratch and Rad Rylan trying to chase down Lodges into the last turn. Oh, he lost his pedal. Matthews going around on the top side. See if he can gather it back in. Here they come. Matthews, Lodges, and Rupp coming back through. Main event 13 on the track. 7 intermediates. We got Dahlhammer, Horseman, and Lodges battling down the second straight. Got to be the 51 bike. Horseman got it under control, but these dudes are battling for the 2. Dahlhammer got it. Lodges trying to get it. As they head into the last turn, they're going to go side by side into the turn. Oh, man. Horseman, Dahlhammer, and Lodges. Probably a good decision, Lodges. Main event 14 on the track, 11 intermediates. We got Garen Newell, Chase Baker, and Reed Cole in and out of the first turn and down the second straight they go. It's got to be Baker on the top spot. So we got Baker, we got Newell, and we got Cole. Single file out of the second turn. Oh, they're making their way around. Cole looking good. Here they come. It's Baker, it's Newell, and it's Cole. 1, 2, 3. Main event 15 on the track, 14 intermediates. We got Kylie Klein, Bryson Webb, Nolan Froliger, and Bentley McKee. Down the second straight they go. It's got to be McKee, the mighty McKee, showing the way. We got Webb in there on the 2. B. Webb, Froliger, and Klein making their way around. Here they come back at the finish line. McKee, Webb, Froliger, and Klein. Main event 16 on the track, 41 to 45 intermediates. We got Matt Williams, Bob Raybon, Jeremy Titus, and Noel Klein. Into the second turn they go, showing the way. We got Jeremy Titus. So it's Titus, it's Williams, it's Raybon, and it's Klein. Single file as they come back around. Coming back to the line, going to go Titus, Williams, Raybon, and Klein. Gates down. Main event number 17 on the track. 12-year-old experts in and out of the first turn. We got Little, Ike, and Adkins battling down the second straight. Adkins going to show the way. Ike on the inside. Little on the outside. They're battling 3 wide out of the second turn. Down the rhythm section they go. Into the last turn. Gonna bring it back around. Adkins pushing. Coming back through. Gonna go Adkins, Ike, and Little. 1, 2, 3. Meta number 18, 17 to 20 experts on the track. Reister, Duhart, Claridge, Titus, and Ryan. Did you fools let Kate talk you into this? Titus showing the way. Claridge on the 2. Duhart, Ryan, Reister coming back. All right, that's it for the evening. Thank you guys for coming out. Have a good evening. Just a reminder, no racing here at Marysville on Saturday. The track will be open on Sunday. Nick Long Clinic tomorrow. You will get faster if you work with Nick Long. You will be tired as well.